Wrestling Mindset, Chapter 3. Sleep like a baby the night before a competition. Let's say it's the night before a tournament. I know you've been there. You can't sleep, you're tossing and turning, you're racing thoughts. You just can't shut it down mentally. Wrestling affects you both physically and mentally the next day out there on the wrestling mat. You know that already. You know if you don't get a great sleep, you're going to probably wrestle poorly for physical and mental reasons. I don't need to stress that anymore. What we're here to do is to explain how we can improve that. How do we train our brain to sleep better the night before a tournament or a match? 3 different exercises. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the biological edge. We need to have our body working for us. Pre-plan your nutrition of what you're going to eat before you go to sleep. You should be avoiding sugar. You should be avoiding caffeine. Not having coffee or soda or candy bars the night before a tournament. Now during the season, that might not be as hard because you're trying to fit within your weight class. You have to make weight the next day. But it's still important, the little food and the little drinks you do put in your body, make sure they're the right things. Not caffeine, not sugar. So pre-plan that. Write down on a piece of paper foods to avoid the night before a competition. Just so it really stays in your head and you can look back at that the night before a competition. So the next thing you want to do is you want to get your rhythm right. So when you get up in the morning for the tournament or for the match, you need to know what time that's going to be. You're going to have to wake up. And then what you're going to want to do is start in the beginning of the week. Don't wait till the night before a competition. Start in the beginning of the week, going to bed at the time that you're going to need to go to bed the night before the competition. So start early in the week so you have a couple days that your body can change its rhythm. Get yourself into the right rhythm. That's how you're going to give yourself the biological edge. Eating right, avoiding sugar and caffeine the night before, and getting your rhythm correct by programming yourself in the beginning of the week going to sleep the night you're going to go to sleep before the tournament. Next, you're going to give yourself the mental edge. How do you give yourself the mental edge? How do you shut your mind down before you go to sleep? One of the best ways to keep your mind quiet is having routines. So this is your pre-sleep routine. What you want to do is you want to be doing the same thing, again starting in the beginning of the week, if not earlier, doing the same things before you go to sleep. You wash your face, you brush your teeth, you straighten up your room, you say your prayers, you do your deep breathing, your visualization, and then you go to sleep. So doing the same thing over and over gets your mind geared for going to sleep. Now I hit on a few things in there. Visualization, deep breathing. I'm going to explain that now further. So deep breathing, you want to close your eyes, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Deep breathing, your chest shouldn't be moving at all. One of the best ways to get your body to quiet down. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. You want to be doing that as one of the last parts of your pre-sleep routine. Okay, so you're going to be doing that right before you go to bed. Deep breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth, completely empty your mind. All you're focusing on is the air going into your lungs and the air coming out. Now your visualization, you want to have something you're visualizing also at this time. So maybe it's a bear hibernating for the winter. You're going to close your eyes, and as you're falling asleep, you're imagining yourself as that bear, completely shutting it down. And this may seem funny, but having that image in your head, it makes it more real. It brings things to life. And it takes your mind off the competition the next day. What's your symbol going to be? Think of what a symbol that you could use that reminds yourself to shut it down. Shutting your body down and going to sleep. Relaxing. What's your relaxation symbol? Write that down on a piece of paper. Make sure you put it down on paper. Another mindset activity you could do is associate your bed with sleep only. So you got to be a little strict with yourself here, especially if you're in a dorm room. Never do work, schoolwork, homework, reading in your bed. Your bed is a place for sleep only, and that's it. Otherwise, your mind is going to be pairing your bed with work. You only want your mind to be paired with sleep. So that's your other mindset mastery activity. Do not do any more work in your bed. And finally, acceptance. Accept that it's the night before a tournament. It's the night before a match. Your thoughts are going to be going a little bit. You're going to be a little nervous, and that's okay. It's one thing to be worried, but then it's another thing entirely to be worried about being worried. And it goes on and on. It's a vicious cycle. So accept it. It's going to be a little difficult to go to sleep. It's okay. It's not a problem. Everyone else is going to go through it. So don't make a big deal about it. because then 1 hour turns to 2 hours, into 3, only because you're worried that you're not sleeping. Just relax. And remember, you can't try to relax. You allow yourself to relax. You can't try to relax, because relaxation is your body's natural state. Allow yourself to relax. And don't wait before the night before a competition. Start right now. Sleep like a champion today or tonight with Wrestling Mindset. Stay with us.